Welcome to this video. Myself Pratik Kinare. In this video, I am going to solve one problem statement of mathematical logic, which is the first chapter of discrete mathematics. Let's go with the question. This question is very important because it is asked many times in final examination. Let's read out the question first. Prove that this is a tautology without using truth table. To tackle this type of question, we must be frank with the equivalent formulas so that we can solve this type of question easily and fast. At first, we should know what is tautology. A compound proposition that is always true no matters what the truth values of the propositions that occurs in it is called a tautology. I have written some equivalent formulas which will help us to solve this type of question. So we should know with De Morgan's law, associative law, domination laws, implication law, double negation law, and commutative law. These were the things we should know before solving the problem. Now let's go with the solution part. Here on your screen you can see the question is written already. Before solving any question, we should understand the question first and then try to solve. As we can see, this question seems complex. We can reduce this to the simplest form by using appropriate formulas so that problem seems easy. Let's start to solve. At first, we should remove the implication signs by using implication law. We will first remove the implication sign which is inside the bracket because bracket has highest precedence. So let's start. Double bracket, by using implication law we get negation of A or B, bracket close, and A, bracket close, implication B by using implication law. Now once again we have to use implication law because we have another implication sign outside the bracket. So let's go ahead. Implication of negation of two brackets, negation of A or B, bracket close, and A, bracket close, or B, same by using implication law. Now take this negation sign inside the bracket. We get bracket negation of A or B, bracket close. As this negation sign goes inside the first bracket, here we get and becomes or, and A becomes negation of A, bracket close, or B, and here we get by using De Morgan's law. Now again we should use De Morgan's law because outside one negation is there. So now we get here negation of negation A, we get A or becomes and B becomes negation of B, bracket close, or negation of A, bracket close, or B, here same by using De Morgan's law. Now here by using commutative law we will expand this first bracket, means inside bracket first. So let's go ahead. Bracket open, A or negation A, bracket close, and bracket open, negation of B or negation of A, bracket close, one more bracket, or B, here by using commutative law. Now here by using domination law we know that when A or negation A will give true, and here as it is, and bracket negation B or negation A bracket close, one more bracket, or B. Here by using domination law. Now again once again using domination law we get true and any value we get that value, that another value. So we have negation of B or negation of A or B by using domination law. Now here we have here same operations, so we can use associative law. So we can combine negation B and B in a bracket. So here we have negation of A or bracket B or negation B bracket close by using associative law. Now once again by using the domination law we get here B or negation B, same we have here, we get true. I will give space bar, and here by using domination law. Now again once again we know that negation of A or true, that always gives true, and reason means here we will write by using domination law. And thus we have proved the question, so hence proved. I hope you understood all the steps clearly and there is no doubt. With this I stop. Thank you.